Work one column at a time from one side of the mistake to the other. And if it doesn't go right first time, step away from it, have a cup of tea and look at it in the morning. It really is a matter of just keeping your cool and practice. The more mistakes you make, the better at this you will become. Try not to split the plies. And you see how my next orange one is quite well hidden, because it was part of the other side, and then I need 3 rungs of blue. And there's no twists being built in here. The fabric's going to be just as good as it was before when we're finished. And there's a classic blip that won't be fixed till we turn it over and do the other side. I've got to find 2 rungs of blue. There's one. There's the other one. Then 3 of orange. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And there's one more column to do. I've got to add 2 more rows of blue, so I need to make sure I've got the right bit of yarn. This is the second side of the final column that needs fixing. Just going to make sure that wasn't a new column, I was just tidying up that stitch to make sure I didn't split the plies. Then sort of sweep under to get your piece of orange yarn. 1 and 2, and then there should be 1 more rung of blue nestling in there. And pop it on the needle. So we've got that all fixed. Now we just need to go back to where we've left the working yarn. And as I work across these, I've got to be very aware of their stitch mount and the sequence to make sure I've got them front, back, front, back. And there it is, all fixed. Much quicker than going back. If I just have 1 pair of stitches to fix, let's say this should have been the other way round with the orange at the front and the blue at the back. Bump them off the needle, unpick them both, then go into your front stitch. Now we have a choice, we have a decision. Do we bring the orange yarn under the blue, or do we bring it over the top? And this is one of the reasons that I designate one yarn to be my above yarn, and in my case that's the one I hold in my right hand, and it always crosses over the top of my other yarn. So when it comes to fixing a mistake, I know which way to lift the yarns over one another, and then I'm not going to get twists even if I have to fix other things in my knitting. So that's one that just dropped, and then I need to find the piece of blue, and that is perfectly fixed for this piece of knitting.